OK, right. Well, this Christmas is going to be very different for many families with social distancing and bubbles. So we thought, let's all escape 2020 for a while and look back at Christmases gone by. So let's rewind to 2014 for our first festive flashback.
Apparently 96% of us would rather celebrate Christmas alone with our furry friends than leave them at home while we go off and visit the in-laws.
I just think they're so much part of the family. I can't even think of Christmas without them being with us.
Oh, do
I
you
love
know
them.
what, though? I love my dogs, but sometimes they are exhausting.
We had some friends who came to stay and they said,
yeah,
can we
there's
bring
your
our...
doggy.
There's Jasper.
I love
And we said, can we bring our dog? And I was like, yeah, fine. First thing it did was a great big dirty poo in the middle of the kitchen, which my husband then slipped in. But then we got back, we got our own back because we went to stay with them and I said, oh, can I bring the dog? Yes, absolutely. And their little boy's got this lovely little Thomas the Tank Engine tent and he just walked straight in and cocked his leg on it.
Right, well, Kay is there with her beautiful, beautiful Bee. Do you know Bee is my dog Chi-Chi's sister? They're related, our dogs. So, yeah, there she is. OK, Kay. Now, Kay loves her dog more than she loves her fella. So I'm reckoning you would be outraged if you were invited without Bee, is that right?
No, absolutely not. I mean, God, you know how much I love Bee, but Bee doesn't know it's Christmas. Do you, darling? No, you don't. She hasn't got a clue. So on Christmas Day, I would take her out for a lovely walk because that's exactly what you should do. And as long as I didn't leave her for longer than however long I would leave her, it's bonkers, for God's sake.
What?
She's a dog.
She knows.
She's a dog.
She knows. They know. They know that it's Christmas.
They don't know.
So what would be your attitude then?
I wouldn't want to spend Christmas without my dog. So if my sister, for example, said, oh, we're going to do Christmas at ours, but you can't bring the dog, I'd say, oh, see you next year.
Really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go?
No. I feel like, I can't believe you two, because you're obsessed with your dogs, and I genuinely thought you would be the same and have the same stance. Christmas for me is about being with your family, and the dog's my family.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go without her.
Your sister's your family.
Yeah, but she's not my, one of my children. Like my actual children and my dog.
Jane, come on, voice of reason, what do you reckon?
No, I mean, if he's in my house, fine, but for all the reasons that you've just seen on that old clip, no, I don't want other people's dogs around. And it's like, if it's a well-behaved dog and you ask me in advance, then fine. But what really gets my goat is when people just turn up with some massive dog and then go, oh, well, is it all right? And particularly if their dog can go on the furniture and suddenly it's leaping on the sofa, and my dog's there like that because he's not allowed on the sofa, like Kay's dog, which clearly runs the house. Look at it.
Do people really
She's gone
do that?
now.
Do people really just turn up with the dog? I can't imagine.
No, I would ask.
Not at Christmas probably, but when you invite people around and then they just say, oh, by the way, is it okay if I bring my dog? And the dog's there.
Yeah.
And you think it was a bit late now.
Yeah. Yeah, Brenda?
And what if I turned up with Tiny and Temper? Would they be allowed? Nice little quiet cats.
Oh,
My
look at
entire
her.
household is allergic to cats, so you wouldn't be allowed in, I'm afraid.
That's a no then.
They could come to my Christmas.
I think the thing is, this year, a lot of people, if they've not got their families, their pets, especially for me, the cats, I take them up and I cuddle them and I snug them and they, they lie next to me and it's company. So I guess if you're going to someone for Christmas and you usually have your pet with you that's been keeping you company, that's what you want to bring it with you.
I think the thing is, animal lovers can sometimes forget that other people can be scared. I mean, I'm terrified of your dog.
I know.
God, honestly, Stacey, the last time it was yours, I was frightened. I couldn't come out of the toilet.
But because you were frightened, you made her on edge.
It's a chihuahua, isn't it?
She's a chihuahua. She's like this big, right? And she is a bit nervous. She's quite a nervous dog.
No.
And she's very protective of the children.
That dog didn't feel nervous.
She has got, she's a smaller dog, so anyone tall, she gets a bit intimidated by her. And Nadia, instead of what you've got to do with any animal, you've got to say, hi, how are you? Let's make friends and get to know each other. Nadia just walked into my house and was like, oh, my God, get it away!
But there's nothing worse than someone saying, oh, don't worry, they're just old, they're just nervous, they're just shy, and you think, it's going to bite me. I love you.
I'm sorry.
Nadia. But I am scared of your dog.
Nadia.
Right. Yeah, sorry, Kay.
No, I was going to say I had the opposite problem with a friend of mine who had a Newfoundland dog, you know, huge. So the opposite of your little dog there. And you go into the house and it would get its snout in between your legs and lift you off the ground.
Oh my
And
gosh.
the owners would say, just ignore it, just ignore it.
Just go with it. Have a good time. Right, on to our next festive dilemma.
She's one of those. Now, this is because you're obsessed with your hair.
Oh.
So, if you have a look under the desk, if you have a look under the... Don't hold it like that.
What's going to be under the desk? That's what I'm worried about.
That makes it a different present. Nadia, there's a hairdryer under the desk. Plugged in and ready to go.
Oh, what will it do?
Put it on your head. Put it on your head.
Right.
And then that's it. There's a hairdryer there. I'm not going to slow her up, am I?
I think this is fantastic, but I don't know why.
Well, this is because you always like it how the ladies here do your hair, so now you can do your own. My granny used to have one of these. They're brilliant. Here we go.
Go on, I'm waiting for something amazing to happen. Is it for heads only? Well, I was delighted with that present, as you can see. But what do you do if you receive a gift you hate, Jane?
It goes straight into the re-gifting cupboard with a little stick-it note on it saying who it was given to, who gave it to me, so that I don't accidentally give it back to them the following year.
Oh.
I just make sure I make a list. I make a list and all of it is full of blue boxes with silver writing, that's all I'm saying, and people just give me vouchers. I like the vouchers because then I can buy what I want.
I see present, you know, when you see a present that you think, oh, that's not really me, I see it as a voucher.
Yeah.
I look and I think, fantastic, that's a voucher.
What, when you return it?
Yeah, because you know you can take it back.
What about you, Kay, if you get a present you don't like?
I always say it's lovely because I remember my mum, even from the earliest age, would get her something we'd save up for and she would go, that's lovely. Have you got the receipt? And she would do it every year.
I love your mum. Thanks, Jane, ever so much. Merry Christmas.
I love
you,
you,
lovely.
Jane.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and stay safe.
Yeah, we miss you. Bye.